Alright guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be diving into a case that is about Sarah Henderson. Sarah Henderson in 2017 was a 29-year-old mom of 3. She had 2 daughters and 1 son. Today we're going to be focusing on what happened with Sarah Henderson, her daughters, on this unbelievably tragic night in 2017. So one night, Sarah and Jacob are at home, Jacob being the stepfather of Kaylee, age 7, and Kinley, age 5. They were having a normal night. Sounds from some reports like that Sarah and Jacob started to smoke marijuana. Well, Sarah got very, very paranoid, and Sarah was having a very hard time. Sarah was telling Jacob that people are after her, that she feels like somebody's coming for her, that something's going to happen, and it wasn't good. Jacob gets so worried at this point that he makes a phone call to 911 asking an officer to respond so that way they can come out and see how she's doing.
CMS, this is Patricia.
Yes, ma'am. I was wondering if I could get somebody to come out here and check my wife out.
Okay, tell me exactly what's going on.
My wife, she's like, I don't know, something's going on with her.
Okay. Can you describe what's going on? The symptoms?
Like she's freaking out like somebody's out to get her.
Okay, give us just one moment.
But she won't listen to me. You won't talk to me.
Don't hang up. Stay on the line with me, okay?
So,
I'm good. I'm good.
no, you're not.
Yes, I'm okay.
You're not good.
Okay, are you with the patient now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, how old is the patient?
29.
Is she awake?
Okay, I promise.
Yes, ma'am.
Is she breathing?
Yes, ma'am. She's saying she's alright now. She's saying she's fine now.
Okay, we can still have them come out and check her out, okay? Okay, does she have a weapon?
No, ma'am.
Where is she right now?
Right here in front of me.
I'm sending the paramedics to help you now. Stay on the line. I'll tell you exactly what to do next. If it's safe to do so, observe her continuously. If it's safe to do so, protect her from herself.
Okay.
Okay, give me just a moment.
Okay, well, like I said, she said she's fine now.
Okay, well, they're still on their way, and they can check her out when they get there, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you.
And in this phone call, Jacob is talking to the dispatcher, and in the background you can hear Sarah saying, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. Well, they had already sent a unit out to their house, and now Jacob calls back because Sarah told him, I'm fine. Jacob calls back and says, hey, no need to worry, everything's okay over here. But the unit was already on the way. The officers show up, come to the door. Jacob and Sarah open it and promise them that everything's okay, that Sarah was just basically having a moment. At this point, Kaylee and Kinley are asleep. They're on the couch. Jacob falls asleep. When Jacob wakes up, he doesn't know where his wife is. She's not next to him. He looks around in the dark room. There's nobody there. He does hear crying. He hears noises. So Jacob does what anybody else would do. He gets out of his bed and he walks down the hallway. When Jacob walks into the room, the first thing he sees is Sarah pacing with a gun. Sarah tries to kill Jacob with that gun. The gun jams, and she's unable to do it. Jacob wrestles with Sarah and takes away the weapon. When Jacob looks on the couch, he sees Kaylee and Kinley. Both had been shot in their heads. Sarah becomes hysterical, asking over and over questions like, what did I just do? What just happened, babe? What's going on here? Acting like she didn't know where she was or what was going on. Now Jacob is in the middle of this. Knowing his wife just took the life of her 2 daughters, he's in his home and he doesn't know what to do. So Jacob calls 911.
Henderson County 911.
Yes. My wife. My wife just shot her kid.
What is her name, sir?
Sarah Henderson.
Sarah Henderson?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. And how old are the children?
7 and 5.
And they're in the bedroom?
Huh?
Are they in the bedroom, sir?
No, they're in the living room.
They're in the living room and they're not breathing?
No,
Were you home when she did this, or did you just get home?
I was asleep.
You were asleep?
Yes.
God, forgive me. Please. Why did I do that, babe?
I don't know.
She's not trying to leave or anything, correct?
She keeps saying somebody's after her. There's nobody after her. There's nothing. She keeps saying people are coming. There's nobody even here.
What did I do, Lord? What did I do? What did I do, God? What did I do, God?
Were the children asleep in the living room, or did they get up? Do you know?
They were asleep.
They were asleep in the living room, and then she went in there?
Yes.
Jacob waits with the operator until they show up. The police show up and immediately arrest Sarah. The question became, was she mentally ill? Was there something that snapped in Sarah? Why would she do this? She even acted as if she didn't know or have control of what was going on. Why did she do this? Jacob was left in despair. Sarah was taken to jail. And the investigation had to start. In an interview, Sarah comes around to admit that she'd been planning the death of her entire family and herself for weeks. Sarah had planned this 2 weeks before, had been thinking about it over and over and over. Her mental state was that she wanted to commit suicide, but she also wanted to take her entire family with her. This begs the question, is this mental illness, ideology, spiritual? The question becomes, how can a mother hurt her children, attack her own husband, and want to take her own life? The entire county was shocked by this, obviously. The elementary school where the girls attended had to deal with this loss. When we talk about these stories, my number one goal is to remind everybody that this is real life. These are human beings. These young girls lost their lives and their family has to deal with it. The community was in shock. The family was changed forever, and it was left to see what happens with Sarah. Sarah was put through an evaluation. Was she competent? Was she out of her mind? Did she know what she was doing? It's basically pleading insanity at this point. With her counts, which are 2 counts of capital murder, Kinley and Kaylee, 1 attempted murder on Jacob, 1 count of assault on a public officer, and her bail was set between $2 to $2.1 million. She had an evaluation and a mental evaluation, and 2 different evaluators, health professionals. One had said that she was competent and knew exactly what she was doing because of the pre-planning. One said that she was basically insane. At the end of the day, justice was served. Because of her mental state, they took away the death penalty. But she served life in prison for what she's done to her family. As I tell you this story, I want to remind you that there are family members who are affected by this story. These stories are to inform you that there are serious mental health crises in this world. Parents, service members, doctors, businessmen, school teachers, doesn't matter who it is. We have a mental health crisis in this world. If you are struggling, please call the hotlines, get the help you need. Because if you keep ignoring it, stories like this continue to happen. Stories like this of self-harm or harming others continue to happen. I pray nothing but the best for Jacob, for Kaylee and Kinley's family, and everybody who loved them, all their friends. And I ask that you keep their family in your prayers. I hope for nothing but recovery for them. Much love.